Hey everybody, this is Roughdawg 4 from PS3 Imports, and today we're going to be doing a review on Concept Destruction. This is another rather like a game, but there is no Vita stack to this. It's only on the PS4, and as of right now, it is just Europe and the United States. So there really isn't much to this game. It's basically pretty simple. You just go around as a car and you wreck other cars. It really doesn't get much more difficult than that. If you go for the platinum and use a guide, you should be able to get it within 30 minutes. So it's definitely a fast game. It's definitely an easy game if you set up the options right. If you go into options and gameplay, you could tinker with these to certainly make them less difficult. So I certainly recommend that if you're just going this for the trophies. I probably wouldn't recommend this if you're doing this for anything else other than trophies. I mean, it's really simplistic and probably you'd get bored from it, but basically if you get the platinum, you're basically going to get everything along the way. So I recommend in the beginning if you start off with a school. Basically, this just gives you a really quick introduction on how to do the game, and it certainly has some details to it. There's really nothing I don't think missable in the game, so there's certainly some targets you need to hit, but outside of that, you should get everything as long as you play the game. So you can see we just needed to finish that track in 10 seconds. Pretty simple. Let's see the next one. Yeah, I think we just need to destroy a car within a minute. And this is the basic premise of the game, is that you're just trying to take out other cars in a destruction derby kind of game. And actually, it doesn't always happen that quickly, but if you hit it right there in that sweet spot, it will be an insta kill. So as you can see, we insta killed it. So on to the next one. Let's see, no control. Oh yeah, basically this is like so this is really weird. There's a tutorial on how to unflip your car, but funny enough, in the options there is an option to to auto fix your car if it falls over. So basically, yeah, you never really need to know how to do this outside of this one. As you can see, I had to do it in 15 seconds, but we could just restart it if you just don't have a good run. So basically, I'm just trying to like flick the analog control to get it over, to get it upside down. There we go. And we should be able to finish this, and then bam, we just finished this. So as you can see, this is very, very simplistic stuff. Where you're going to be spending most of your time is in the championship, and you only have access to one car. I think that there's 8 events, and if you want to go for the trophies, you should try to aim to get over 2,000 points. If you if you do select a few cars along the way, you shouldn't have this problem. Basically, it should be very simple to get 2,000, and if you notice that you're doing bad, you can certainly always restart. So it's not a problem. So as you can see, we started up, and we're going to be going against 3 rivals, and they're going to go around trying to kill you. You can see your health in the bottom right-hand screen of that blue battery. That is your health bar. I set the timer to a minute, so we shouldn't really have any problems. So basically, all we're going to try to do is we're going to go around here, and we're just going to try to wreck some cars. So you can accelerate with the R2 button. I believe the L2 is decelerate, although I never really use that since it's really destruction. And the square, I figured out late, is the handbrake, and that really kind of helps you do quick turns around. So that'll really help you get lined up to destroy some of these cars. And that should be about it. Oh, and if you hit the X button, you can turbo, so that'll help accelerate and then really do some damage. Ooh, wow, yeah, that sucked. So basically, you should be aiming to get around 200 something points at the very least. And of course, if you notice you're doing much better than that, you could certainly take lesser points. So as you can see right there, we got 293 points in the first event. Not a bad start, so I'll go ahead and continue. And basically, you're going to be making your way along these maps. Now, on some of these maps, too, there are individual trophies that you could get. So, you might as well try to go for them while you're here. But worst case, say that you don't end up getting the trophy, you could select each one on level select at the main menu. So there's nothing missable. You wouldn't have to play through the championship to get to specific levels, so it's definitely not a problem. The only thing you should be focused on is 2,000 points, so you could at least unlock one of the cars that you need to get. So you can see I put a nice hit on there too. You're not going to be able to destroy many of these cars within 1 minute, but basically it's just to get through this championship really fast. You know, like I said, you could certainly increase the difficulty if you want. My personal effects, I just didn't really see the point of it. This is basically all the game is. There really isn't much to it. Some of the other Rattle Like a games that I've done lately have been way more fun than this. This is certainly, that's what I'm saying. If you're not doing this for trophies, this is one of those games that I just don't know if I would recommend it. So if say there's 185, it's still not bad. But say if you wanted to restart it again because you didn't get a good total, you could just hit restart and then it'll do that whole event again, and you could try to get a higher total. And basically your total points is based on how much damage you do. So if you're not doing enough damage, just feel free and just bash some more stuff before you do it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this game. Like I said, if you're doing this for not trophies, I don't know if I recommend, but if you are doing this for trophies, you should be able to get the platinum in less than 30 minutes, so it's definitely a high recommend to play. Anyway, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, everybody.